Hi, I'm Steve Thompson, president of Emery Thompson Machinery, and you've probably seen Jeff Markow and I on many, many YouTubes, actually 372 of them right now. And in those YouTubes, we show you how to make ice cream and ices and gelato and dairy-free ice cream, all sorts of things. Today, Jeff Markow is with me. Hey, Jeff, good to see you.
Hi, Steve.
And Jeff, besides the classes that we do, that we have these videos out there for people to learn how to make ice cream, you also run a course
I do.
At Mystic Ice Cream in Fruitland Park, New York. New York. Fruitland Park, Florida. Yeah, not too far from Disney.
No, we're an hour from here, an hour from Orlando.
So pretty easy to get to.
Very easy.
What do they do? What do they learn in the course?
Well, the course takes them from ground zero to opening a store. I go through everything with them, and it's 2 intensive days. I mean, we work long hours and long days, but I take them from almost not knowing anything about the business right up to opening. And I do this, I tell them that they can open for as little as $15,000 a month after the course.
Wow.
And it's worked. It's worked countless numbers of times. As you know,
I've seen it work.
Yes, as you know, we've taught hundreds of people, and they keep getting accolades of best ice cream in Pennsylvania. You saw that one. Best ice cream in New Smyrna Beach. We're always doing it.
And that's within months of opening.
Months of opening. It's so heartening to feel that. It's great.
When you're teaching them how to make ice cream, I often hear from people they want to buy an Emery Thompson batch freezer a year in advance and kind of practice and experiment with the flavors so they can get it right before they open. What do you say about that?
I tell them to do this in this order. Take the class, or take any good class. Take a good class, find your location, and buy your equipment. Buy your batch freezer at that time.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, it works because not only in the class, but as you'll see today, we're going to tell you exactly how to use the machine, how to clean it, how to break it down, how to set it up, how to handle bladders, everything. So when they finish, they're ready to go. And
you have them making ice cream in the class.
Absolutely,
you
hands-on.
Have them working tables so that people are,
well, they are
being served.
Yes, they. Part of the class is after the second day, they can go behind the counter, work with the girls there, watch the register, watch the scooping, watch the inventory, and actually do it. Make milkshakes, scoop ice cream, because they're ready at that time.
I've heard rumor that if they're not ready, you have them waxing your Jeep, your Volkswagen, your Mercedes.
No,
not quite
I'm
true.
a car guy. I like to get different cars, but yes, I have a Jeep, and you saw that. Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, a few months ago, I stopped by.
Yes,
I
you
was
did.
There, and we got into a discussion, and Jeff was saying it's great having his class. He gets about 15 people attending, and here for my almost free class, we get about 25 people. Yours is much more intense, but we both agreed that the big problem with both of them is we can't reach everybody. Emery Thompson's reach, your reach, our videos are in 171 countries worldwide. That's a lot more than a few hundred people. And you were saying to me that you were working on a plan on how you could reach out to more people, how you could get education out there. And I've always been a firm believer. I tell people, when you're going into business, any education you get is invaluable. They don't teach you in college, whether you've got an undergraduate or a master's or a doctorate, they don't teach you the nuts and bolts of running a business. So you were working on a secret project back then, and I understand it's ready to go. It's
been 6 months in the making. I'll tell you just briefly, when I started these classes, this business has been so great for my family and myself. The profit, I don't have to tell you, and we go over it in class, is astronomical. The customer base is ridiculous. But I found that in the beginning, I was going to people to help them find the location, set up, learn how to make ice cream. But that was 2 people a week. So now I have a class, and we sell out every other month, and that's about 12 people. But we still aren't able to reach everybody, or the thousands who want to get into this business and rescue their families and have a great future. And instead of not having either the funds to fly here, rent a car, get a hotel room, have your meals, time off from work, wherever you are, obligations with the family. So I developed a kit that has everything that the in-person class has.
Wow. So is it going to have scoops and spatulas and wash rags in it?
That's the easy part. This is how it'll come.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I'll open one up and I'll show you what we got.
Point it away from me.
This is 6 months now we've been working on this. And I had a video crew, 2 video crews come out and do the entire 2 days. He filmed 3 times. He filmed the entire 2 days of my class.
Wow.
With everything. And I'll show you what's in this. This is as complete as I can make it. Of course, the recipe book that you've been so gracious in helping me promote is in there. Mm-hmm. And this is what I started with. There are 20, 25 recipes in here. And this is what got us off the ground for about 1.5 years. Just these. And they're in detail in that, and that's included, of course.
Before you go on, I wanted to just digress on that a little bit. People who call me up, as I mentioned before, who want to experiment for 1.5 years or so on flavors, I tell them that making ice cream is more mathematical. It's also a lot of fun. But if you've got a basic formula like you have in your book here, which they can buy separately, if you have the recipe here, that's your starting point. That's going to make you a great ice cream. And then you can throw in your personal touch. If you want to add a little extra vanilla or a little less chocolate,
everybody
they can modify
wants it
themselves.
Differently. They may want it a little sweeter, a little less sweet. They may want more chips, less nuts, more berries, and that's fine. But this is the foundation that'll get you there.
And I have eaten way more of this from this book than I should have.
Well, I try to make something all the time that you like from there.
So this is a fantastic starting point.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the nuts and bolts of the class is this 30-page workbook that has, you can see it here, the topics that we're going through, everything from the choices that you have in the frozen dessert business, all the way through location, square footage, how the plumbing, electrical, the equipment that you need and don't need, suppliers, all the way down to the bottom. And what does that say?
Your first month.
Your first month, because after this, they're ready to open a store. Mm-hmm. It's true. They can do it.
Now, you have gone against the traditional Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's, approach to finding a store. That says location, location, location.
You know who invented that location, location, location?
It wasn't Ray Kroc?
A realtor.
A realtor.
A realtor. That's who invented that.
Okay.
God, it works so good. I have a way to find a location in any area. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're out of the country. There's a formula for finding the location at the right price.
And that's in here.
Of course it is. Everybody can find the location. Just go to the nicest part of town, find the biggest shopping center with a movie, an Italian restaurant, Hardee's, and open up there. Mm-hmm. But that's cost prohibitive when you're starting a store.
No, that's going to be
$6,000 a month without your CAM and your electric and your rent, everything. So I have an amazing, it's a guaranteed way to find the location.
Don't give it away yet.
Okay, at your price. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you exactly what that price should be, too.
Well, that's fantastic. That's alone is worth the price of admission, because I'm starting to see that it's becoming, instead of location, it's becoming, if you build it, they will come to steal it from the baseball
absolutely
movie.
Right. Absolutely
because the millennials are on their phone, and everybody is, and when they find a place, they text it. And I know Paula and I go off to some far-flung location restaurants.
That's right.
And the food is unbelievable.
And the lines, there are lines there.
And it's not the $4,000 a month location.
Correct. Because it's ice cream, that's the key. 7 billion people on the planet, show me one that doesn't like ice cream.
That's
Everybody.
Right. That's right.
And we can stand here and look outside at the cars going by there, or your neighbors. Anybody, do they like ice cream? You bet they do.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So location takes a back seat to what you're selling them.
And you go into all that in the
everything.
class.
Oh, let me show you. This is crazy. Not only the initial recipe book, but I've got here just about 100 laminated recipe cards. And this, for the first time, are the adult flavors. These are all adult flavors that have alcohol in it that you can use as a great interest maker.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So they're all there. All the recipe cards are there.
Whoa, that's why your vanilla is better than mine.
There it is, right?
I didn't know that. Fantastic. I'm not going to
Plus
tell
a
you
file
what it
box.
is either.
Plus a file box to keep them in.
Great.
So these will be yours. Now, I think the key to everything, yes, the workbook is important, but this is where I'm excited. There's a set of 4 DVDs with almost 10 hours of instruction.
Wow.
And they've all got chapters on them. The first 3 follow the workbook. So you can sit there, put these on, be entertained by me, and follow along with the workbook, watch the DVDs. But the 4th one, this is 2 hours in the kitchen making ice cream, learning how to work with the ice cream mix, how to handle the bladders, how to clean the machine, how to take it apart. We assess every part of the machine. Everything is included. Plus, we make tons of ice cream on here. So
Wow.
that's and the beauty, I think, is that, yes, let's say you came to the class. Now you go home. Oh, what was that again? What
Yeah,
was that?
yeah, you forget
now
things.
you've got a great resource to keep going over it. And if you came to the class alone, you go back and there's your partner, your wife, your kids, whoever's going to work in the store, your family. Sit them down, let them watch the whole class.
Wow.
They'll have an unbelievable view, especially this 4th disc with all the kitchen. 2 hours in the kitchen. And it's the kitchen of a working place. It's my store.
So when the family starts arguing over, well, Jeff said this, but you're doing it that way, you can say, no.
That's right.
Let's go back to the videotape and see what Jeff said.
And they're all chaptered, so you can zoom ahead, zoom back to each chapter that you want. You want to know how to clean that machine. What was I supposed to do? What order was I supposed to do it in? It's there. Just go to that chapter.
Wow.
It's
Fantastic.
And I don't take all the credit. The video crew was amazing. Also, I'm including your favorite recipes, your favorite top-selling recipes from Emery Thompson.
Oh, very good.
And this is terrific. I use it in every class. This has Oreo banana gelato, Italian ices, which he is a master at. Everything is in here. It's a cool little brochure.
You know,
and that's
some of those
included.
came from my great-great-grandfather, who
Luigi.
who emigrated from Genoa, Italy.
Genoa, Italy,
Yes.
right. Which
Yeah.
is not true.
No, but I am changing my name to Stefano Tomsini.
Also, this is the greatest. Years ago, one of the members of the class that I teach went on Facebook and opened up a private page. And all the people who've graduated from the class are on that page. And they all share recipes. They show photos of their stores. They talk about different plans they have, promotions, every day, 24/7. And this is your personal invitation to get on that page.
Wow, now that's really key, because people call me up all the time and they say, okay, I'm in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Who can I go see who has your machine? We don't give out people's names because you don't want to be selling my machines for me. If you are a store owner, there's the shirt. If you're a store owner, so it's hard to come by information. But with something like this, that means that these people are very proud of what they do, and they're not afraid of sharing information
every day.
So they can go on to this site and ask questions. And, you know, the old expression, why reinvent the wheel? Someone has done whatever you're planning to do. They've done it 10 times over. And you can get that information from here. That is really invaluable.
And there are hundreds of people, and I got to tell you, they like to talk because they're proud. They took the class, they graduated the class, and they opened a store, a business somewhere, and this is all over the world. We have people on there from, believe it or not, Mongolia. Yesterday in my class, Saudi Arabia. Flew here just to take the class, Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
And they come from everywhere, Singapore, Vietnam, every state in the country.
Like I said, we've got widespread
Yes,
coverage.
you do. And all these people, all these graduates are on the Facebook page 24/7. and they're showing pictures of their place, how they set it up, what equipment they didn't need or did need, recipes every day. So it's a pretty cool thing.
All right, well, two main questions left. One is, how much does it cost? And we can't tell that, can we? Because YouTube doesn't allow you to discuss that.
Well, I will tell you this. I packaged this so it's less than coming here, thousands less. When you add in the price of the class, airfare, hotel, rent-a-car, gas, meals, time missed from your job, you'll save thousands on this.
No, I know what the price is, and my lips are sealed because of YouTube. But I can tell you, as I said at the beginning of this video, any knowledge you can get is great. And this is spectacular knowledge.
And the last thing, and they must wait till they go through everything, the books, the tapes, everything else. The last thing is they get a diploma for graduating.
All right. Beautiful.
And they can hang it in their store, and it does lend credibility.
Yes, it does.
You know, anytime you go to a doctor, you're looking right on the wall.
Yeah, you're reading where he went to school.
That's right. So that's included as well. So that's everything in the class. It's eminently affordable, and it's shipped just like this right to your door.
So how do we get it? That's the important thing. Where do we write to? Where do we call? How do we do it?
Just email me at xhippie@aol.com, and you know the spelling. It's XHIPPEE. The guy who has IE has a bone to pick with me, but that's okay. He had it before I did. XHIPPEE@aol.com, and I'll answer your email within hours.
That's the excuse he uses, but those of us from the 60s know that the truth is, if you remember the 60s, you weren't really there.
Okay.
So XHIPPEE
at AOL.
At AOL.com. Can you imagine AOL? And
I'm a dinosaur.
If you can't get the spelling right, you're welcome to call me, Steve Thompson, and be glad to help you. But Jeff, this is fantastic. It's going to help a lot of people.
Oh, it sure is.
You and I already put a lot of people in business around the world, and we're very proud of the fact that they're successful. They write to us.
It's life-changing, isn't it?
It is.
It's life-changing. How many people are stuck in jobs they don't want to do? They sell insurance. They're working stores. This is a chance to get not only your future, but your entire family's legacy and future secured.
We have literally talked to people from gas station owner to brain surgeon to chemist, and they just say, I'm ready for a change in life.
Right.
You only get one go around, and I've always wanted to do ice cream. And
why are they getting into the business? Three very simple things. Profit, which is ridiculous. Art, you get to create art. And the third thing is fun.
Fun.
This is fun all the time.
That's my key one.
Oh, it's fun.
I wake up every morning and
you want to get to work.
I do, because it's fun.
I want to get to work. It's fun. And I really got to thank you very much for all your help.
Jeff, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve.
And if you need any additional information, you contact Jeff at xhippie@aol.com, or you can contact us, Steve, at emerythompson.com. Don't forget to tune in to our website, emerythompson.com, where Jeff and I, today, we're going to create, 6 new videos, 6 new flavors for you to see. So that total of 372, I would add it up, but I went through the 60s too. Hey, thanks for watching. This is going to be great. You're going to love it.